What's your favorite thing to do? Me. Barely makes enough money to survive while eating ramen twice a day. The government. My money. Signing up for a gym membership. Canceling a gym membership. When you hang out with someone for the first time and already know it's gonna be the last time. Me watching YouTube at night and hearing birds chirping. Dude, you gotta watch this show. The first 5 seasons are effing terrible and every episode is 9 hours long, but season 7 is decent and season 12 literally made me laugh. You can only watch it on Prime Video and every episode costs $4. Me when my mom builds a PC from scratch and then calls my DS a Game Boy. There should be a calorie refund for things that didn't taste as good as you expected. Quentin Tarantino about to cancel Inglourious because he couldn't find a German actor who could speak fluent German, English, French and Italian to play Hans Lander. Christoph Waltz. Getting a package. Come on. Oh baby, there it is. 5 seconds of dopamine. I got dumped for having red hair. My boyfriend's mum didn't want to risk having ginger grandchildren, so she made him dump me. He married a blonde and had 2 ginger kids. Karma. My kids are blonde. Me thinking of the stupidest, most brain-led argument of all time for the sole purpose of as many people as possible. I start talking to someone new. I leave because I can't go beyond the first steps of a friendship. You are without doubt the biggest meme thief I have heard of. But you have heard of me. Me still processing 2019. 2024 just 2 months away. Me watching my younger self click on Feminist Gets Owned compilation number 37. Eating the whole box of cereal before getting the prize. Reaching directly into the cereal and ripping that bee out. Me going through a breakup. Female friends, male friends, it's okay, we are here if you need anything, we gonna drink till the morning. I have never wanted to be in a gang more than this one. July 29, 2024, the Xbox 360 store and the Xbox 360 marketplace will be retired on July 29, 2024. No, stay with me, don't leave me. The 4 stages of a morning lecture. Me allowing music to give me a false sense of confidence and control over my life even though I just finished having mental breakdown 10 minutes ago. To the men who randomly stop texting a girl after you used to talk to her all day every day. Why did you stop? I was always the one who was initiating conversations. I stopped initiating the conversations to see if she would and she never did, so I figure she just didn't care about me, so I should just stop trying. Dracula in modern pop culture. I'm a tragic, tortured, depressed and romantic charmer. Dracula in the book. I straight up eat babies. My dad at age 25. Me at age 25. When God tries to punish your city for homosexuality but gays use their magic shield to protect it. When you realize that Teen Titans Go might get renewed for a 9th season. POV. You are a pile of sand in the Middle East. Travel is not a matter of money but of courage. Okay, sir. You ever forget what you're doing and you just stand there loading? A human tooth withstanding up to 250 kilograms, 550 pounds of force. A human tooth when it comes into contact with some sugar, I don't feel so good, donkey. When you wanna be someone's big goth GF but you barely fill an A cup. Me after starting my adult life and trying my best, but no matter what I do it still isn't enough. The car's engine is busted. Shakespeare probably. Forthwith the knowledge that the heart of our esteemed chariot has yielded to weariness. I'm not letting my children inherit my money. They're spoiled and ungrateful, and who raised them to be that way? French fries dipped in mayonnaise. Americans. French fries dipped in aioli. 90s kids watching websites load. Me at the spa hotel. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep them? Feel alone. Being alone. Keep making music. Focus on my health. It is time to go. Was I a good sheen for all the chicks? N. Watch your mouth, man. The cashier's face at the 7-Eleven when I pull out cash instead of using my debit card. Europeans on their way to get arrested for insults. So sad if schools taught children about financial basics and intermediate stuff. When your hand slips and you accidentally open Microsoft Edge. Parents, you can do anything you want. Teenager, does something. Parents, slow down their buckaroo. Mum, me, the chicken I was supposed to take out the fridge 5 hours ago. Unmedicated, medicated, still want to lie but now I'm sweeping lol. When she looks through your phone but all she finds is bionicle lore. Me after volunteering for a cryogenics experiment because I wanted to see the future. Freezing destroys the cells I have lied a horrible Seth. We travel to the hood. We drive through the hood. We are feeling hoodie. Wait, what? Darwin when he realized alive animals have more children than dead animals. When you are doing your best and you hear them talking bad about you. Staying up too late. Feeling tired the next day. Staying up too late again. Feeling tired the next day again. Me feeling sad. News of beavers being reintroduced to London after 400 years. Me on the toilet trying not to breathe in so the she I have been trying to squeeze out doesn't go back inside me. Everyone's so talented that I feel out of place. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Sniping someone with a green shell in Mario Kart. It's annoying that we recognize that children need things like a summer break and several vacations a year, but we think it makes sense to have adults work for 60 years with maybe 2 to 3 weeks off a year if you're lucky. Europeans consistently choosing the worst parts of America to visit. When someone says they love me, that's bullshit, but I believe it. People who give feedback in the comments. People who timestamp important moments. People who quote entire jokes from the video. Trees being praised for absorbing so much CO2. Literally everything else. Like algae and plankton, Gen Z after getting through 3 major economic crises and a lot of catastrophic events all before hitting 30. Behave like you would in real life. No, I don't think I will. Why would everyone play the recorder in 4th grade? What were they training us for? People who keep their phone silent 24/7 are so done with life. I waved to a man because I thought he waved at me. Apparently he waved to another woman. So to get out of the awkward situation I kept my hand up and a taxi pulled over and drove me to the airport. I'm now in Poland starting a new life. When you have an epic meme template but no meme. When you're home alone doing weird shit and you hear a key in the door. Me when anything wild happens, mind your own business. Suburban culture is a woman who looks like a 27-year-old yoga instructor being married to a guy who looks like a 52-year-old retired cop and they are both 34. Game says 22 hours gameplay. Me after skipping all the cutscenes and rushing the game. Where 22 hours gameplay. People enjoying their 1 second save after typing R instead of R. My sister requested a night at a hotel with pizza and a pool for her 11th birthday and my parents did it. Being an oldest child is just watching your siblings live the life you deserved and slowly descending into madness. Me, wakes up. Me, please don't be 7 AM, please don't be 7 AM. Clock. 3 AM. Me. My friends using new slang. Me say majors them not knowing what the F they're saying. We should legalize c***s in all states. Use the taxes to repair roads and highways and call it Operation Pothole. Realizing the fact that I'm not what my 14-year-old self thought I would be. Rather have a 500k honeymoon than a 500k wedding. Rather have 500k. When you accidentally step on your dog's paw, allow us all to share in your moment of sorrow. Ancient tribes, when it didn't rain enough. The game I want to play. The game I can afford to play. Evolution of graphics in gaming 1994 to 2018. You ever in such a bad mood you feel yourself turning evil? Had an actual meal, not evil anymore. It is okay to admit when you make a mistake, and it's time for us all to acknowledge that we took eyelashes too far. Me, 5 active subscriptions, my wallet, why would streaming services do this to me? Me after hitting my Christmas goal of benching to 20 before Christmas, depression is cured, I'm still worthy. I can't wait to move out, when my dad moved out, when I moved out. I still think this is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen, in memory of Roger Bucklesby, who hated this park and everyone in it. When I ask the astrology lady why doesn't she use her skills to win the lottery, I guide others to a treasure that I cannot possess. Are you two friends? Yes. Alcohol? No. My lips say I'm down for anything, but what I mean is, not after 7 food should be involved, and it depends on the weather, the parking situation, and how tired I am. POV. I'm about to discover one of your kidneys and sell it on the dark web. When you sit on a plane and the person next to you farts. Online degenerates. It isn't your culture. You shouldn't judge it. I agree. Let Japan have its happy family. Guys will see this and just think hell yeah. Zeus when he sees the overdue child support. Ever narrowly avoid injury and feel a pinch of survivor's guilt cause you know one of your parallel universe selves just ate she big time. Close enough. Americans are nicer than Canadians, airplane etiquette survey reports. Get effed Canada, you have nothing now. Foreigners always ask us Texans why we point at the sky when we exit a building. I always tell them it's tradition because I don't want them to think that we are crazy and greet the elder cowboys. Gamers wanting a challenge. Hard mode. Enemies have 5 times more health and do thrice the damage than before. Millennials seeing an avocado toast with poached egg. I wonder if there's enough pasta. Let's add more. Oh. When you get F to do a bunch of chores around the house. Boo, boo, boo. Emergency vet bill. Ah. Me, my mental health. Getting into political debates online. Gamers after realizing the FNAF movie is shot at only 24 FPS. Me watching Carrie chill everyone at prom. Good for her. Me when the NPC whose quest I took mistakenly gives me 20 minutes long tailing mission. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Trust me. Me telling the waitress that tipping culture doesn't make sense and that's why I don't tip. The waitress who spat in my drinks all night. If adults called you an old soul as a child, that was their polite way of saying wow, you're only 12 and you have already lost all your serotonin. Roblox players when making a name for their profile. You ever just get a sharp stabbing pain in one of your organs and you think RF it's finally happening? Me, my ex trying to reconnect. Money doesn't matter, rich people, looks doesn't matter, attractive people, you are such a handsome guy, you surely get a girlfriend, women who don't intend to be my girlfriend. Philosophers after giving complex answers to the simplest questions and pretending it makes sense, no need to thank me. The best way to get the right answer on the internet is not to ask a question, it's to post the wrong answer. Those who don't know, those who know. Me washing dishes, a spoon. Summer fans be like, lovely weather outside. My biggest fear is a chiller saying some funny shit while I'm playing lead. Lactose intolerant people when I throw a brick at their head. Who are you? I'm the #1 top book sold. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? My brain recording my good memories. My brain recording my cringe memories. Why did we just collectively decide that fantasy worlds need to be populated solely by British, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, New Zealand and Australian accents? I want ethereal fairies who sound like they were born and raised on a farm in Tennessee. Average anime high school sports team. Average real life sports teams in comparison. Me confesses to my crush in my dreams. She's laughing at me. Me confesses to my crush in real life. She's really laughing now. Actual cyberpunk design. Low polygon car from a Nintendo 64 game. I would like you to paint me a cat. A what? A cat. You do know what a cat is, right? Oh yeah, of course. Ghosts are gonna be crazy 100 years from now. Someone's gonna be like, I saw a little boy in the hallway doing the stanky leg and then he just disappeared. The reason why pit bulls are so unpredictably violent is because living in a home with the smoke alarm constantly chirping is the equivalent of Chinese water for dogs. Your tooth capable of withstanding over 1,000 pounds of force when you bite an ice cube. Guess I'll lie. Faking for social attention. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Me, they're the same picture. The fact that I procrastinate and still get the job done is the reason I still procrastinate. Listening to your playlist be like. My brother was away for a month. His kitty missed him. Look, I just work to support my hobby. I think we are all far more burnt out than we realize. No, I realize it. I'm just still driving despite the check engine light being on. Really hate when flies rub their hands together. What the F you planning, you lil? You have a lifespan of like 3 days. Climate change deniers arguing how all the ice core data on climate is wrong. It literally instantly proves human-made climate change is real. Wanting to tell my favorite person random things because they bring me joy. That feeling that they don't care anymore. Me preparing to order 5,000 Happy Meals, 3,000 burgers and 1,000 milkshakes because Mr. Beast is in front of me at the McDonald's drive-thru. Just a reminder that this is Patrick Bateman for 70s edgy British teenage boys. Me casually roaming around. Emotional damage. Wow, these tech companies made my childhood. I love them so much. Nintendo, Disney, Netflix waiting for you to watch the cliffhanger of their new original show before letting you know there won't be another season. Guy explaining something from his hobby, his GF hearing the same explanation for the 6th time. Me in winter, I don't do well with the lack of sun and cold. Me in spring, I don't do well with allergies while things around me thrive. Me in summer, I suffer in the heat and humidity like a lying hog. Me for the 2 weeks of autumn, nice. Me, Spooktober. If I had a nickel for every time there was a game about foods versus unled monsters, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Social media bros, I don't want to play with you anymore. The worker taking street view photos for Google Maps in Antarctica. Me, goes home after a great night out with friends, the ghosts of the previous residents of the home. So sadity if Google gave a clear answer instead of whatever the F5.082e power 12 is. My music taste. Also my music taste. God, when he put the Holy Land for 3 major religions in one spot. The oranges in my fridge watching me take out yet another Kit Kat chunky for dessert. Pure evil black bird named Derek rising Yorkshire village and attacking children. At 33 I'm like an old phone battery. Even when you charge me overnight for 10 hours, by 10 AM I'm at 60%. Nobody, old people, sets Facebook profile pic. When you play Halo for the first time in nearly a decade and everyone is teabagging, hurling and talking about effing your mom just like the good old days. Me decides to have a midnight drive to clear my head, the car behind me. Coca-Cola, I'm the best cola. Pepsi, no, I'm clearly better. Amateurs, what was that punk? RC Cola, amateurs. When I'm in a being unfair competition and my opponent is bribing the judges. Sometimes all a person needs is that one missing piece. $1 billion. Why are you so depressed? Tons of other people have worse lives than you. Horror authors, what makes a monster scary? H.P. Lovecraft. Students in school. Students if school taught useful stuff. Darth Maul. Theaters in 1999. Me, can I play now? Older brother, shut the F up. Whenever I'm losing an argument with my mom. Me, no one told you to have kids. You chill a game boss first try. It has a second phase. The only thing my wife hates more than picking a place to eat is the place I just picked. Have a safe flight. What the F am I supposed to do just sitting there having no control over anything the plane does? Hospitals in other countries. Hospitals in Germany. A factory in Turkey started to produce roof tiles that serve as bird shelters. The universe is a computer simulation. Random people needing glasses is the universe lowering its settings to save energy. When you eat the end pieces of a loaf of bread, I'm doing my part. Your ex-life is now called The Last Thing You Watched. What's its title? Dune. Dry as F right now. It might get weird later though. Can't wait. Your love for video games has nothing to do with the progress of mankind. Seems like a big waste of time if you ask me. Friend, I'm just so confused. I don't know what I should do. Me, standing in underwear dunking Oreos in whiskey. Well, you came to the right place. So savvy if angry 12-year-olds didn't complain about school not teaching how to pay taxes.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.